Okay, so I'm making a shepherd's pie recipe. It's the first time I've ever made it. And it has creamy mushroom soup, got some milk in there. It's topped with mashed potatoes. There's ground beef on the bottom. I used garlic mashed potatoes, so we're gonna put the lid on this, cook it, let the soups condense. Then towards the end, I'll top it with white American cheese. I'll show you then, inshallah. Already fresh from the oven, towards the end I topped it with some white American cheddar cheese. Let this cool a little bit so it can set before I scoop it out, and we can see how it turned out, inshallah. Okay, so I scooped it. Now, when it said in the recipe 2 cans of mushroom soup, it didn't tell me if I had to add the milk or not. But when I stirred in the mushroom soup, it did seem kind of too thick, so I added 2 cans of the milk. As in, I used fresh milk and then measured it by pouring the cans how you usually do to decondense soup. And then I scooped it up into the bowl like this. So, interesting. I'll try many variations, maybe only 1 serving of milk, so it's not too soupy, and who knows if it'll thicken, and then when I reheat it tomorrow, how it'll turn out. So, look at that, looking good. Okay, so after I scooped this out, this is kind of the layers. I think 1 measurement of milk would have been fine, now that I look at it. But it's gonna thicken as it cools, and when it gets baked again, right, for leftovers, it'll thicken as well. But it does have great flavor. That's the wonderful part. I did garlic mashed potatoes for the topping, so Alhamdulillah, that's well. But if you're gonna make shepherd's pie, don't put too much milk, I'd say. Good try for my first time making it. Mashallah, have a good day. Okay, so I've reheated leftovers, and I wanted to see how the texture has changed. I kind of like the way the texture solidifies, if that's a good way to put it, when you reheat leftovers. Although when you scoop it into the bowl, the layers kind of mesh together, so it's not necessarily like a lasagna. But I still like it overall. And the flavors have obviously marinated and super creamy, rich, flavorful. MashaAllah, tabarakallah.